Hello Virgo, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the second half of May 2019 reading. Welcome if you are new, welcome back to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning, who've come to me for month-to-month personal readings and whom have followed up with emails letting me know how these energies have helped you to walk in your highest, best path of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you to those of you whom have liked, shared, and or subscribed, and especially to those who have donated. Okay, so I've already laid out a circle spread using the Tarot of Dreams deck by Ciro Marsetti, and before I get into this reading, I'm going to explain these energies that I am feeling for whichever Virgo or group of Virgos whom by which this general reading and the messages may apply to. And thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these are indeed your energies and or your messages. I appreciate it very much. All right, so in the center of the circle spread, representing the middle of May 2019, we have a Virgo who is indecisive. A Virgo who is frustrated. They were hoping that a karmic connection could help for them to move into a new direction, but they have been having to wait for spiritual guidance to decide on whether or not they're going to devote themselves to another, maybe someone at a distance, or to someone who is in a commitment partnership that is creating obstacles for this forward movement. So we've got a frustrated Virgo here. Now in their thoughts position, we have a Virgo who may be thinking of someone whom is maybe a little bit older than 30 or 40, who may have air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They're thinking about should I create security and stability in connection with this person who is very clear, decisive, sometimes harsh with her words. Now, in the relationship sector, we have a Virgo who has the death energy. So they have either ended something, maybe with this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they are seeing or contemplating or thinking about what it was that came to an end with another person in the relationship sector of the circle spread. Now, from the 15th to around the 20th of May 2019, this Virgo is either thinking passionately about opening their heart and communicating with another, or they are waiting on this passionate feminine energy here. She may have fire in her chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or she just may be a very passionate, compassionate, exciting energy. So this Virgo could be thinking about a feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but is also trying to create forward movement whereby they can open their heart to a passionate fire sign feminine energy, Sagittarius or Leo. So in the last week, of May 2019, this Virgo isn't taking much action when it comes to relationships. It may be, again, because there are 3 people involved. This Virgo may decide, I'm going to put my energy into working on what I'm good at and advancing in that area while I think about this burden of communication. Should I or should I not communicate with this person? Should I or should I not move forward or travel towards this passionate feminine energy when I've got these obstacles in the way? What is the truth to the situation before I can move forward? So in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, we have a Virgo who is wanting to communicate about this burden. They are wanting to get to the truth of where something is headed or what the status is regarding for some a younger earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So we have a Virgo that may be indecisive because they are working on a situation or waiting on a situation that may involve a younger person. Now, subconsciously, here's the Virgo being guided to stop, rest, wait, and observe. What is it that you put a lot of energy into? And should I continue, this Virgo is asking themselves, to give to maybe this air sign connection, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini? Or should I cut away from the situation completely? Maybe I'm going to cut away from both connections because day to day I'm feeling like something has turned into too much of a weight on my back. This burdening energy is something that went really far, but now has left me waiting to decide, should I communicate with another? Is this person going to communicate with me? Where is this headed? All right. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is giving this Virgo the strength to reach out and ask the questions they need to know in the second half of May 2019 about moving forward and or physically moving into a new direction, so they don't have to continue to get frustrated and feeling weighted down because of indecision. This Virgo may also be receiving kind words, messages, of communication of sorts, maybe from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So there we have three energies: an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, a fire sign, Sagittarius, or Leo, and some form of kind communication or a desire to communicate or receiving communication that is small, that isn't going to help give the Virgo a lot of information, but it's going to give them the strength to find some clarity. So Virgo, if this is you that is indecisive, that's feeling stuck or trapped, that can't seem to make a decision about endings and new beginnings, now is the time to really reach out and ask the questions that you need to know. Yes, because in a 3-card summary to my right, which of course turns into more because of my curiosity, we've got the middle of June being represented by, I've been down this passionate, exciting path, passionately or excitedly when it comes to creativity, finance, and career. And now I'm indecisive as to how to move forward when it comes to my finances, my home, my business. So spiritual advice is, with the major arcana, the Hanging Man energy, Virgo, to stop, wait, and look at things from every perspective. So now again, we see the Queen of Cups energies, which could be someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a Virgo who's being guided to really listen to your intuition and to take your time before deciding how to move forward. So for clarification with the Gilded Tarot deck, the advice for Virgo is to really think about how you're going to create a path ahead that makes you most happy. Not worrying about how or who's going to move forward with you at this time, but instead focusing on your own journey, allowing things to kind of unfold naturally. And if you have some questions you need to have answers to, especially when it comes to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you do have the King of Swords energies to speak your truth about where you're headed, what you want, where you're going, and to not be afraid to cut someone out of your path who is not healthy for you. So again, with the Queen of Swords energies, this Virgo could be telling themselves that there was an unhealthy connection, a connection that involved unhealthy behavior, cycles, patterns, or just an unhealthy situation altogether. But you've got two major arcanas here from the 15th to around the 25th of May 2019, whereas Spirit is saying now you can reach out as you are giving birth to a new path, a new direction, and think about, as you are creating a new direction for yourself, who and or what you would like to move forward with through some form of communication. There could be a Virgo who is wanting to give birth to a path with another and come together and actually communicate about partnership, opening their heart to this Nine of Pentacles, independent feminine energy. Again, with the Three of Coins, we have twice here. It's about a situation that may involve three people trying to figure out who is the one that I want to move forward with. Yep. We have a Virgo that is wanting to communicate with another, or who's going to receive communication from another in the last week of May 2019 regarding a passionate connection. Was this passionate connection built on a solid foundation? If not, there needs to be some communication about how burdened you feel with this inability to move forward into a new direction. What are the answers you need, what are the questions you need to ask, Virgo? Or if you're a cross watcher, know that the Virgo is trying to build up the strength to tell you that they miss, with the Five of Cups, the beautiful connection, that they want to travel and or move towards you. Or Virgo, you are being guided with the major arcana, the Chariot, to move into the direction that you are feeling sad and down about, especially when it comes to love. And know that there are two cups here being offered to you from the universe. Who do you want to give that cup to? As you free yourself from the burden of getting to the truth, of asking the questions about forward movement, about physical movement with another. Some Virgos may finally open up to another or receive communication again from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and Spirit saying you're going to recognize that this connection with the Two of Cups is a very strong one. Spirit saying we will give you a brand new beginning in the form of the Ace of Cups, whereby your life can overflow with peace, joy, abundance, happiness, joy, passion, and love. But yes, see, spiritual advice is saying you're holding off. We're giving you the courage with the Two of Wands to speak your truth about how you'd like to open up your heart and move forward with another. You can now free yourself, whichever Virgo this is, from the energy of someone who has Scorpio in their chart. You can now free yourself from someone whom by which may have had air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And you can, after bringing an ending to an old home or business environment, celebrate a new beginning, a happy beginning, fulfillment, joy, and peace in a new situation or circumstance if you communicate with this water sign. But again, we've got the two major arcanas, wow, at the end of May 2019, to really stop and look at things from every perspective, to pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities as you finally move towards another. You might have been dragging your feet a little bit, but it is important for you to have some form of communication so that you can recognize, is there equal give and take here? So again, with spiritual advice, we've got the Seven of Pentacles reminding this Virgo that you've come a long way, you've accomplished a lot, and now you can leave behind anyone or anything that no longer serves you. A new path is opening up whereby you can start to feel the energies of great fulfillment once again. So when you think about justice turning in your favor, what does that mean to you? What does that happily ever after look like to you that you have been avoiding? where is it and when is it that you are going to open up and communicate with another about your inner chaos and conflict? Because now is the time to have a conversation about forward movement and to be okay with whether or not someone's going to move forward with you. I think this Virgo is going to be very surprised about how a connection goes. So it is in the second half of May 2019, it is a time to free yourself from the burden of not communicating and to communicate so that you can make a decision one way or another about forward movement in your life, so that you can accept how the cards fall and be okay with that. So I do feel like we have an indecisive Virgo who is trying to bring certain connections to an end and is wanting to move towards a new beginning. But it's a passionate connection that's gone on for a period of time. And one thing hasn't been working. I think Spirit's saying either open your heart to the situation by communicating and seeing if there's equal give and take, if this is a balanced connection, most importantly with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or whether or not you should move on into a new direction with or without any of whom by which I have mentioned. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the word of prayer from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, word of prayer, please, for this Virgo. All right, so they're saying in the second half of May 2019, now is a time to focus on divine and perfect health, not only in and with exercise and eating right, but also in and with your mind and your thoughts. Believe and trust that Spirit is going to help for you to have the strength and confidence to replace whatever fears you've had with faith. Let go of your fears now and know that Spirit is going to help to guide you towards a very favorable outcome. It's a time to walk in and with the energies of innocence and to just lean on God and the angels for support. Have a sense of humor at this time and have confidence. Don't feel like you have to make a quick decision in the second half of May 2019, but know that the romance angels are going to help you when it comes to making a decision. Whomever it is that you've been thinking about, whether or not you can trust this person, Spirit is saying that yes, indeed, this person is trustworthy. Your inner guidance is trustworthy. So go forward fearlessly. And know that your children also are being watched over by the angels at this time. Yours, someone else's, if you were concerned about children in and with the situation. So the prayer says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus on my perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they will indeed support my well-being. That's a lot of what this is about. Talking to people as you move forward, speaking your truth, expressing a part of yourself that maybe you were afraid to talk about. Whoever these energies are, you created this situation at one point, and now it's up to you to decide how you want to change it. Are you going to let go? Or are you going to reach out, open your heart, observe? Because for some Virgos, by the end of May 2019, your wishes can very well come true when it comes to a connection that you felt really good about within. If you'd like a personal reading, I am available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.